What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the best possible version of For Better or Worse. As always, it feels weird saying that. Today, I am your host, MattyChucks. Let me just go through and share everything. I do not have Nick today, so bear with me here. Let me just do my spiel that we usually do. Make sure everyone comes in here. Guys, if you're coming in, make sure to like, comment. Please, it helps me out. It helps us out a lot. Lets us know the reach that we're getting. So we just really appreciate it. This is a lot harder by myself. I am starting to realize. All right, come through, come through. What's up, everybody? What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Good morning, good morning. You're right. All right. What's up, guys? All right, so I'll start that intro again. What's up, everyone? Welcome to For Better or Worse. I'm your host, MattyChucks. Celebrated my anniversary yesterday. Getting ready for the Flash Picks weekend. As you can see, we're off to a great start. Nick didn't even make it to the episode. We were supposed to do it in person together. Haven't heard from him since like 4 o'clock last night. He talks a lot of shit about New Jersey, New York. Man can't even hang. He's going to make up some excuse or whatever when he comes back. It is what it is. Drop a comment saying RIP Nick in the comments. Just do it for fun. I want him to see it when he gets it. I want him to just feel the pain. But either way, you guys are here for hockey anyway. Don't act like you're here for college football because you're not. We now have an opportunity to run through the NHL slate because I'm going to be honest. On Saturdays, those are Knicks days. Saturdays are Knicks college football stuff, and Sundays are my NFL stuff. But it is what it is. I'm going to run through the NHL slate. Guys, I already posted this play. If you don't have it, I will put it in. I know I get some people who don't hear English well, but they can read it in my DMs a lot. So I'm just doing this for you guys. Shoot. 2.5 shots. I got this line for minus 120. Claude Giroux over 2.5 shots, minus 120. He does. Thank you guys for saying RIP Nick. Comment on the actual video if you can. I guess that's afterwards, but either way, whatever. Like, comment, retweet on Twitter. Guys, I really appreciate the guys of you who are here. This is actually really funny. But yeah, Claude Giroux over 2.5 shots. Guys, he's not on the Flyers anymore. He played for the Flyers for about 15 years. If you know hockey, you know who Claude Giroux is. He was so good and so good to the Flyers that they let him choose his trade destination at last year's deadline. At least a couple teams, they were going to try and get the best that they could for him, but still wanted to please him. That's how good he was for Philly and the Philly fan base as a whole. I have a lot of Flyers fans who absolutely love this guy, probably some of their favorite players ever to ever put on a Flyer uniform. They probably have some sort of recognition ceremony thing for him before he gets on the ice. I know there'd be a lot of people cheering for him as a whole. He did play the Flyers earlier in the season. A couple games ago, he got 3 shots. Mark Fisher right here. FanDuel had it at minus 120, and so did DraftKings when I posted it. I believe FanDuel chucked it up to minus 150. I firmly believe I have FanDuel people hawking my Twitter. You guys can be the judge of that. It is what it is. DK is minus 125-ish. PointsBet, as you guys still have it at minus 120. If you don't have PointsBet, guys, please DM me. I'll hook you up with the link. It also helps me out. Really appreciate it. Nick does just need a bagel and a shot of tequila. Maybe just bagel for now is probably the better idea. But either way, he needs something. I just hope he texts me back. I don't know if he made it home safe. But going back to this, Claude Giroux, over 2.5 shots. Listen, the Flyers allow the 4th most shots per game. So even if there wasn't this, big thing for Claude Giroux, I still may lean this way. But, I do want to tell you guys to be cautious on shot props going forward because, I've been seeing a lot of Twitter accounts wondering why they're not hitting on like the big guys every time. It's because they don't hit every time. If you did Giannis points, if you had Giannis over points, not hitting it every time. That's why the books let the line be the way it is. But also, it's just like any other sport. These guys don't want to play in St. Louis on a random Tuesday in the middle of a 5-game road trip. Like just like the Warriors and Steph don't want to play OKC in OKC on a random Wednesday night in the middle of a long road trip. It just like the lines may make sense and it may, data and this and that, but like you have to understand these are human beings, they're players. They may not show up sometimes. They may overproduce, but you have to understand that this could be a reason why they're not shooting as much as they should be because there could be drained from a bad schedule spotter. It could just be the way of life. You know what I mean? It could just be that sort of thing. But I know I said be careful on shot props. These guys like Claude Giroux and guys over the 2.5 line that snipe a lot, those guys you can still do. But like I said, those 3.5s, those 4.5s, be careful. Just be careful is all I'm going to say. So that banner kind of covers up the screen there. I'm not going to deal with that too much. I'm going to be honest, guys. I was going to look through more this morning after our show, so I'm just going to roll through with you guys. If you guys want to go through with me and see how I do things, be my guest. We will put up some more plays for sure, but if not, if you have any questions, just straight up ask in the comments. Like this guy, Steven. I like him too. If his line's still at 2.5, the line's still probably going to have the juice. I honestly didn't look yet, but it's definitely going to still have the juice. Let me just check. If anyone could get the best line for me on Brock Nelson, that would be great. The Blue Jackets are not as healthy as they probably want to be right now. They do allow a lot of shots. Their goaltending is terrible. I think this game can go over if Varlamov starts. I'm never playing it over with Sorokin in net, which looks like he will be. But, road Merzlikins is not good. Islanders are minus 225 favorites. I think at the price, the Blue Jackets are the play. Like I don't think the Islanders should be minus 225 in this scenario, but like I think they should win. I would think I'd lean more like a team total though, just in case. I see minus 145 for Nelson DK. Listen, man, that's solid. Brock Nelson, he got some shots blocked. This Islanders team, I was watching the game. They should have beat the Coyotes. They just missed the net absolutely every single time. The Blue Jackets allow 35.4 shots per game. I mean, everything about it makes sense. Again, those 2.5 lines I love. I wouldn't play the Islanders. I would play Brock Nelson for sure. If you want a playable line, I'm probably not going to make it official just because of the line. Appreciate you guys. It's tough. I get a lot of hate for some reason when I post minus 140s. It is what it is. It's the name of the game. I personally play minus 140s all the time. If you want to lay the extra to get a unit or just play a unit, whatever it is, up to you. A winner is a winner. And the highest I'll go is probably minus 145. But that being said, not sure if I can do that line. I'd probably just go on Bet365 and do the over 2.5 shots, maybe like and a over 4.5 or like Islanders plus 1.5, just to make it a little better. Thoughts on Zibanejad? I'm going to be honest. I like the Rangers in this spot. So thank you, Nick. I'm sorry you're an Eagles fan, but you seem cool either way. I don't know if I like Zibanejad. It's not the best target, and I don't like him away from home at all. It's a medium target. It's not bad. I like the plus money. Like if you're gonna play Zibanejad at plus money, I'd say probably bet it every time. But I do want to be careful on this because the Rangers have a lot of guys that could snipe. Zibanejad loves the power play, but guys like Trocheck, Chris Kreider, a lot of these guys are starting to pepper the net, especially Trouba on the defensive side of things. I'd be careful. I think I'd rather play the Rangers, honestly. I think I'd rather play the Rangers. You're thinking the Bruins get upset tonight. Listen, the Bruins are on the road. The Sabres are not the team to do it probably, but the Bruins are going to start to regress. They're not as good as they say they are. They're going to regress, just like I expect my Devils to regress too. You can't keep this kind of play up, especially in hockey with a little bit of puck luck. The Sabres are definitely a live dog. Any team against the Bruins and the Devils are going to be live dogs. I do think the Devils win tonight versus the Coyotes. But, like, from there on, like, I would probably bet against them just because teams on long streaks are just due for a loss. And hockey is a lot of puck luck. A couple deflections go your way, a couple calls don't go your way, and, the game's over. So I'm going to go back to the Rangers real quick, though. And this is going to be an interesting play. Okay? So the line has gone in the Predators' favor from what I'm seeing. I'm trying to find the best line again. I think it was on Caesars, guys. You guys have Caesars. If you don't have Caesars, let me know. This is a play for the Rangers game, and let me just pull it up so I could best say this later, guys. All right, here it is. My bet is going to be, come on. Oh, perfect. My bet is going to be, here it is. All right, so it's going to be the Rangers' first period money line. I was looking at this last night. I love this spot, okay? The Predators, we just attacked them with the Avalanche. Remember that when we did the Av 60-minute 2 days ago? The reason why I love it is because the Predators were on game 5 of a road trip there. They lost to the Oilers. They beat the Flames, which everyone's beating the Flames. They beat the Canucks in a shootout and lost 5-1 to the Kraken and 5-3 to the Avalanche. Now they come home after being on the road for over a week. They're coming back with their families. They're getting back on their feet. Probably got a good night's sleep back in their bed at home. Have a 5-game homestand, first game back. And on the opposite side, you have the Rangers who were struggling. The Rangers were, let me pull it up. They just pulled a big win out of the Red Wings 8-2. But before that, they lost to the Islanders 4-3. They lost to the Red Wings in a shootout, an OT. They lost to the Bruins. So that was 3 straight losses in a row. And then they beat the Red Wings 8-2. And they were really fired, really getting things going. That was the first game of the road trip. I think they keep that momentum going to the second game of the road trip. And with the Predators just getting home, I think they come out slow. I think they come out a little tired, just like the Avs did. The reason why I like this play is because the Predators scored first in the game against the Avs. And I was really thinking about waiting to post the Avs. I was like, I think the Avs coming back from the Global Series, haven't played in a little bit, they're going to come out a little slow. But they're the Avalanche, so when the Predators scored, they scored a couple minutes later. I don't think the Predators can repeat what the Avs did, but I think the Rangers score first. And I believe Shesterkin should still be in net because they play the Coyotes tomorrow on a back-to-back. I would assume they play Shesterkin tonight. Obviously, I like this play a little less if Shesterkin's out, but I love this play if Shesterkin's in. Jose Saros should be starting for the Predators, who I normally love, but this season he's 3-6 with 3.47 GAA. Um, is there? No. So that is the Rangers have to win the first period. If you only have FanDuel, first of all, get another book. But if you only have FanDuel, just lay a half unit on that. Don't go too crazy. The reason why I love this so much is because we also get the push. If it's tied 0-0, if it's 1-1 after one, bet is just pushed basically void like it never happened. And we get a nice price on the minus 120. Maybe you bet a Rangers score first as well, but I think the more comfortable spot for me is Rangers first period money line, a big chance for a push, and I love the minus 120. Let me know what you guys think. I like that spot as more of a schedule spot play. As you can see, guys, I'm a big Devils fan. I hate the Rangers. Anytime I play the Rangers, it's really not biased at all. And also going to first period numbers, the Predators have lost 7 of their 14 first periods. So that's just saying they're either losing. I think they only won. I think they're 3-7-4. Let me pull it up for you guys. 3-7-4, which is not good at all in the first period. Which means that 11 of the 14 first periods, they either lose or they tie, which means we'd either push or win 11 out of 14 times. It's a two-way. Let me edit this. It's two-way. So going through, right, the Predators are 3-7-4 in the first period. The Rangers aren't the best either. They're 3-5-7, but they've either tied or won 10 of the 15 times. They've only lost 5 of the 15 games. So I think there's a lot of push potential here. But I do think the way the schedule is, I like them to win this. I really, really, really do. So that's my second play. Appreciate you guys still here. Again, I wish I had something better prepared for you guys. We're going to go through a little bit. Let's just go through game by game. So we have the Oilers and the Panthers. I'm all over the Panthers here. I think even with Evander Kane out, I like any sort of McDavid, Draisaitl shots just to fill that void of Evander Kane. You know, I don't know what his injury timetable is, but I know he's out for a while with the blade slicing his wrist. Prayers up for Evander Kane. But yeah, the Panthers are playing good hockey. The last 2 games, they beat the Ducks 5-3, but they beat the Hurricanes at home 3-0, coming back from that road trip. That was really a statement game to shutting out the Hurricanes at home. They now play the Oilers, and this Oilers team has just played a hard road trip, man. So the Oilers went on the road for a 4-game road trip, and they got the Capitals, which they lost 5-4. They went into Tampa, beat them 3-2. Then Thursday night, got absolutely shelled by the Hurricanes 7-2. And now have to finish it off with the Panthers. So you're getting Ovechkin and the Capitals, Stamkos and Kucherov on the Lightning. A great team in the Hurricanes. I can't even name their best player because they have 6 of them. And now they have the Panthers who are rolling at home. That's just a tough road trip. And without Evander Kane, I think they have to get home, regroup, have a couple practices, and kind of figure this stuff out. I think the Panthers are in a great spot. Absolutely great spot. Spencer Knight is starting, young goaltender who I absolutely love. I think he's a future. He has a great future in this league. I love the Panthers at probably a 60-minute line price. I have to see what the 60-minute line is. So if you guys can pull up the Panthers 60-minute line for me, that'd be great. I'm going to look through right now to see what I could find. I see minus 117 on Caesars. Minus 110 on DraftKings. Minus 110 DraftKings. If I could see any plus money, I take it. I'm leaning the 60-minute line or like a Panthers win and a over 4.5. You know what I mean? Because this game is just going to be played at such a high pace. Like, it's going to be absolutely ridiculous. Minus 110 DK. Okay. I'm going to need your help, guys. The total of the Panthers-Oilers game is at 7. You guys tell me. You guys think I should do Panthers 60-minute line, or should I be safe and do a Panthers and over 4.5 or 5.5? So Panthers and over 4.5 is minus 130. That's not bad. And that's money line. That's Panthers money line. We get OT and a shootout if it goes that way. I think I'll play the minus 130, just pay a little bit of price, just because the way the Oilers are going to play this game, if it's tied down the stretch, last 5 minutes, last 10 minutes, they may play to get a point and just play really safe. So how hockey works, if you go to overtime, both teams get a point, okay? But whoever wins in overtime gets the second point. So some teams on road trips, they just want to get points. You know, every team just wants to get points. You'd rather tie and lose an OT than lose in the last 10 minutes of the hockey game. So I'm doing it on DraftKings right now. I'm checking Bet365's line. If you guys can tell me a way where you can make the over 4.5 and the Panthers money line at a better price than minus 130, you let me know. I think I'm going to go that way too. All right, let's see. It's minus 130 everywhere. Let's see. Bang. I just bet it. Let me bet that first period money line too, because, you know, I can't do that. So that's the third play. I forgot what I even said. Panthers money line over 4.5 minus 130. For my guys who like to see it, there it is in the flesh. Boom. Okay, here we go. And those are 3 plays for you guys. All right. I think that's enough. I'm going to look at some more shot on goal props and things like that. Also, we're going to the Devils game tonight, so I'm going to have a play there. You guys want to do a SGP or like a first to score? We can't play anything on this Devils game. The line is too crazy. You want to do same game parlay with goal scorers? It's probably what I'll do. You guys got that? All right, for guys who just got here, we got Claude Giroux over 2.5 shots, minus 120. Rangers first period money line, minus 120. That's two-way. If it's tied, you can push, which is great. And the Panthers money line and over 4.5 at minus 130. And again, that's first to score because I'm biased. That's funny. Well, let me look through real quick because the Devils money line is minus 345. I'm not betting on the Coyotes, even though I would at that price normally. So let's see here. Let's look at this Devils team. I know Nico Heischer's been going crazy. Dougie Hamilton seems to always score when I'm there. All right. So leading the team in goals is Nico Hischier, Miles Wood, Jesper Bratt, and Jack Hughes, and then Dawson Mercer, Dougie Hamilton. I think, well, what's Jack Hughes or Nico Hischier to get a point? Jeez. Okay. We're going to do because Jack Hughes and Doug are leading the team in shots, and so is Nico. I think we do a Nico goal. And do we do a Miles Wood goal? I mean, like, he's scoring a lot. Let's see what the line is going to be on. I'm not going to pick two guys on the same line. All right, here we go. Bear with me. We'll be done after this too, just because I got to get stuff done. We got to get things going. So it's Heischer with Zetterlund, Tatar, Hughes, Bratt. Oh, you know what? We're gonna go Nico and Jack. That's not even a good SGP. Maybe we'll go Bratt. It's gonna be hard. I'm gonna have to do a DraftKings SGP because FanDuel doesn't even have the option. We'll figure it out later. Guys, I really appreciate you guys coming in. Again, please subscribe, please like, please comment. If you can even go back and comment once this video is posted, just so I know and show us some love, please retweet. Again, everyone yell at Nick. Much love to you guys. Really appreciate it. It's been a great episode of For Better or Worse. I will see you guys tomorrow. We're going to record it later on today. If you're swinging by the Devils game, we're going to be there. We may cross paths. Who knows? But it should be a fun one, and we'll have a same game parlay out later. Best of luck on your bets today. Enjoy the weekend. Peace out, guys.